Hello, this is Transformers fan G138 here with a video review of Transformers Fall of Cybertron Brawl. And honestly, this guy is my second favorite in the series of 5 that formed Bruticus. He's a hover tank. Ooh. So, that stand they have on collectorsclub.com there, Transformers Collectors Club, that floating stand, this would be the perfect one to display, I think. Be kind of cool. Well, anyway, for the most part, it's a floating tank. You really can't go wrong with it. I mean, really. So, there's no moving parts on the bottom. It's, for the most part, just what it is. It's kind of cool looking, though. He does have a swivel turret up here. This gun actually goes further down, but I find it's really hard to get out, so I didn't put it in all the way. So, that can pull out. And he's got this nice little pistol. I think that's cool, but I'm really not sure. I don't study Brawl a lot. Yeah. So, for this portion, this is pretty much all it does. It's kind of neat. And he's got this nice big Autobot symbol. Purple Autobot symbol, I think. Yeah, it's purple. Yep, definitely. So that's cool. So, and it does have, if you want to mess with it a little bit, you can get some height out of it. And, if you mess around with it enough, you can actually obtain a, one of the standing whatever you use, that bombardment mode from the game. They're kind of like this. I really didn't get a good look at it in the game, but you can actually get that bombardment mode, start blasting things. So, use this in the game at some point. During helicopter there, I can't remember, Vortex's mission. So, I kind of like that they gave it enough moving parts so you can do this. Kind of unnecessary, not needed it, but I like that they did it. You don't see very many of that kind of nod to the fan base anymore. And it's not even in the instructions, so you kind of just have to play with it until it looks right. So, given that, I think this is, again, my second favorite, and I will get into that in robot mode, which I will go ahead and transform into now. And here he is in robot mode. And it's pretty cool. He ends up with this nice Decepticon logo on his chest. He's got some backpack junk. Mostly what shows is the combiner pore and this tail. And he's a little back heavy and has literally no back foot. And the ones he has in the front, so if you want to lead him forward, are so loose. They're on a really low friction pin. They're kind of just there for decoration. So he doesn't stand the best. But, and the back of his legs are definitely hollow. But the rest of him looks pretty sharp. I like him. This is my second favorite in the set just because of his overall design. Now, there are a lot of issues with this that I don't like. However, he's my second favorite because of his look. He actually looks like he did in the game, for the most part. He's missing some, glowy stuff, but whatever. So you can actually take this backpack thing and put it over his shoulder and kind of twist these to the side to unlock this and kind of just mess around with it. So you can kind of get it over his shoulder. If you want to do that, and have him lean forward, you can, if you wanted to, but honestly, why would you? So, lock that back in place there. I wish these sat a little bit wider and a little bit further up. That's my only complaint on those. The gun's pretty cool looking, his pistol, and it kind of fits his personality. I don't know why, but it does. So for motion, I already talked about the feet. He's got a friction knee, which is a lot, which goes beyond 90 degrees, but it's limited due to his backpack. He's got a swivel in there, but yeah, I guess that's a little more than I thought. I thought these side skirts would get in the way. He's got a ball and socket joint hip. Doesn't go beyond here, though. He's got a great range of motion. Wish he could use the back motion a little bit more. This waist does come forward to kind of plug it to so you have more motion back there, or that's for the standing attack. I really don't know. It's not in the instructions what this is for, but could be the bombardment mode that I was showing you earlier. It's there. You can move it a little bit. Actually, it would make sense for the bombardment mode because you can actually turn these. Anyway, I'm not going to play around with it now. So, he does have a small waist swivel there. It's kind of angled, so it doesn't work very well. Plus, backpack gets in the way. He's got shoulder movement in, so you can actually go, you know, in, swing around, punch a Autobot across the face, something kind of cool. He's got a hinge here. This whole thing swivels. I'm not really sure what. I think it's on a ball and socket joint. Can't really tell in there. It's my best guess, though. Then it's a ball and socket joint here. I'm a little worried about this pin because half of the peg for the ball and socket joint is actually hanging off the arm. You can see that notch in there? It's the way it's molded, so I'm a little worried that's going to stress and potentially break. The hand, it's on just a little pin swivel thing. It's just for transformation, but it can hold the weapon pretty nicely. And then his head is on a ball and socket joint as well, although not easy to turn. On mine, at least, it's really friction, and this whole head assembly wants to go in and down. So, I like the looks of him, but I like his transformation, how it's kind of cool, but he definitely has some issues. My second favorite in the set, just a little comparison here with Swindle. He's actually much shorter than Swindle, which Swindle is the size of a normal deluxe. This guy is halfway in between normal deluxe and one of the fall Cybertron figures to this point. Here's another comparison. So, it can kind of go in both categories. Yeah. So, that's my opinion on him. If you have any, that pretty much concludes this. So, if you have any questions about Brawl, please leave a comment down below and I'll answer them for you. Thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed. Or, hope you enjoyed and thanks for watching.